What up? What up? What up, YouTube? What's going on? Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Uh, yeah, not a brand new mic, but just using the what's it called? Using my Osmo mic. So I'm not entirely sure how that's picking up on your end. Let me check actually. Okay, so that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get into it. Let me share the screen. Uh, I do have a bit of a cold. Nah, I don't really have a cold. It's just freezing out here. So it's just really cold today. But switched up a couple things. Yesterday's trade ended in a loss, by the way. Yeah, I held the trade longer than I was supposed to. All right. We've seen that before. But uh yeah, I could have actually stopped out at $100 or 160. Ended up stopping off for 240. So we have $169 left in drawdown. Mm, problem. Can you guys hear me now? Surely. Okay. So let's figure this out together. Ugh. What I should be doing. Yeah, what I should be doing is focusing on the chart, but it's all good. Just see if I can connect the mic here. One, two. Can you guys hear me now? Yes? All right, cool. So that is sorted. I'll explain what's going on with the charts in just a little bit. Just give me a second. All right, here we go. All right. I think we good, right? We should be good. I trust. Are we? Apparently not. Okay. Let me jeez. Yeah, no need to be fancy, right? But yeah, look, that's the open. I'll explain what I changed up and what I switched up. I only Yeah, so everything's the same, but I did find big trades. Eventually, I found it. It started working yesterday, so we included big trades into the charts. I haven't changed anything over on this side. We'll address this TPO stuff in just a little bit. Um, we're charting on the ES now, not on the MES. So our volume profile, not that it was wrong or anything, but I think it's going to be a little more accurate. On the left over here, this is where we're going to place our trades because we're going to be placing our trades on the MES, right? And then still decided to keep the time and sales over here just so we can see what it looks like in relation to big trades. So yeah, that's pretty much that on that. Our overnight value levels are finally set. So let's just make sure that they read correctly. So yes, that's our overnight value area high, overnight point of control, overnight value area low, previous day value area low, and previous day point of control, and previous day value area high have all been set. So we can switch now to the Globex, not to the Globex, but from the Globex to G2 RTH. And yeah, let's just keep our time on the RTH, right? So we have an idea as to what type of day we had. So still open inside. Yeah. So does that look like over here? Today's Wednesday. So yeah, so still previous day point of control longs, overnight point of control trades, Dalton shorts. But here we go. This is a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool big trades indicator. I ain't gonna lie. Let's lock the drawings. I think we can do a better job with the color. I mean, we could throw on this delta volume, but I'm not really that much of a fan. Should I make this 50? Let's see what happens. Okay, so previous day value area low held, yeah. Yeah, look, we'll just like zoom in a little. Okay. But yeah, big buys stepped in at the value area low. I mean value area high. So let's see how we react around this. It's still early to place a trade, man. I would have loved if this had happened a little later. But yeah, so look, right from the open inside, big sell order, buy order failed, sell order at the bottom, pushed. That's what the bubbles are showing us, right? It's basically kind of like an aggregation of the time and sales, just like visual and a lot quicker to look at because it is happening right on the charts, right? What I am looking at is how then we react at these key levels, right? So big sell order at the bottom, close to a key level. This is starting to look a little like support, but also we have big sells at the top. So really the battle is between these sellers over here and these buyers over here. So these buyers try to take this higher, these sellers try to take this lower, right? So, so essentially we could enter with the long trade here and then, buy limit here, stop could go, really, I mean, it could go lower than this, right? Could go slightly lower than 73 or just below 73. So if you're looking at it 774, looking for sell orders at 74, 73. So, you know, and I can't seem to see or find how. Okay. So sell orders at the bottom, buy orders at the top, right? So failed buying here, right? So those buying that try to happen to take this higher again, some more buying that tried to take this higher, but instead what happened is we closed lower, right? We closed below these buyers. And now we're at value area low again, right? Again, previous candle, what we saw is we saw sellers at the bottom of this candle, right? 774. So 290. So if we are to go short from previous day value area high, we could cover at 780. Yeah, but okay, let's wait that out because now seller's right here at the bottom. So yeah, let's give it a try still. Stop would have to go 780. Wow.
Order filled.
I know we have like these big sell orders here at the overnight point of control, right? So I'm just using the momentum of these buyers here, the failed buying that happened at the top, right? Also, that's like around view app. So, um, you know, and then also we have sellers, I mean, buyers again at the top of this candle. So, unless we break through this, and come and retest this overnight point of control. And a pretty strong selling tail. Oh man, I'm into this with it's all good. Look, Previous week, this is a previous week point of control, right? Yeah, goddamn. It's all good. Man, I really wanted to enter this with two contracts I thought I had, but it's all good. Look, um, do you need to see these? Do you need to close below this? So otherwise, we're gonna go long from overnight point of control. Well, again, I missed that. Oh, son of a bitch. Hmm. Yeah. What was that? $90. It's pretty indicative of what we want to do now, ain't it? We'll put our stop at other side of value. I mean, I mean, if this goes now, that could be annoying. Because I mean, clearly, yeah. At least this is in the playbook. So we did try and what's it called? We did try a Dalton short, right? That didn't quite work out for us. So try an overnight point of control long this time if we can get the retest. Sweet and see. Okay. What doth the composite look like? Oh yeah. Inside value. I don't know why with the oh shit. We're actually not doing very well here, are we? No, not at all. Oh, literally $29, $20 away from losing this account, man. Yeah.
Could it have been a timing issue? Did we time that wrong? 42, 46. Nah, I think we just tried something that just didn't work out. You know what I mean? So, uh, short from overnight value area low, valid, potential Dalton. It was early and just in the sense of our trading window, but it was still a valid uh, trade idea. Um, yeah, and I mean, we did put our stop structurally. We did put our stop just above the that trade bubble, right? So, you know, uh, yeah, it wasn't a horrible trade. It just didn't work out. Maybe from just below the overnight point of control, maybe we could have like got out there, but I'll be honest, I wasn't looking at that at the time. So what can you do? What can you actually do? There's a way to see the ratio between these TPOs, like how many TPOs we have above in comparison to how many we have below. Oh, here we go. So pretty balanced, 8-8, yeah. TPOs above POC 8. So that's your selling pressure, and then TPOs below 8. So it's an equal amount of buy and sell aggression right now. And then TPOs at POC 1. So there isn't a one side domination just yet. And I saw this from okay, shit, that's changed. Yeah, I saw this from Mind Over Markets. I was reading Mind Over Markets this morning before I came on here. So but yes, but wow. But as I was saying, I think sucks that we took the L on that, but uh just a valid trade idea. It's a valid trade idea with a pretty clean retest, huh? We didn't chase it. Saw the failed selling here. Mm, so the failed buying at the top. Got in there. Continued failed selling at the bottom. So I'm not mad at that at all. Did add though, you know, below the POC, which again I think was a logical thing to do. Below the POC, add, get the continuation. So I mean, I'm not too disappointed about it. No, stop could come here at 65, but honestly, at that point, it's kind of like, what's the point? Because um, basically, whatever stop we get right now, whatever stop out we get, loses the account. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, lots of selling there. 491 popped up same time. If we close above this, we could be fine. Damn. No way, boss. Mm. Ooh, yeah, that. It's crazy. $182 buy orders right at the value area low. If we fail to close above these, unfortunately, we will have to come back, and we would come back and take out these lows, which would close us out. I'm surprised we haven't been taken out yet. And the account got to like 504. So yeah, maybe perhaps on this run, perhaps on this little run, does need to close above 69.25. Delta is negative. And also, it's starting to look, well, it's trying to look like a Dalton short now, and just the initial thing that we tried. So, so I was kind of questioning, wondering if I got into that a little early. Say I'd waited till 3:45, would have probably gone for the overnight point of control long. Should have been valid as well. And then coming back, no retest of value area low. So honestly, I don't know. I feel like both of these were valid just for a short amount of time. Previous day value area high to overnight point of control, valid trade. That could have been TP. Overnight point of control to overnight value area high. That could have been TP. Yeah, I guess the whether this trade is going to work out just based off my playbook, for this trade to be a valid trade, it does have to come all the way down to overnight value area low. So we could be in the middle of that right now. You know, it could be one of those things where we're right in the middle of a rotational move to overnight value area low. But yeah, TPO count is improving. So TPOs less than POC semicolon 9 is basically saying that there's 9 TPOs below the point of control. So this is the point of control. So here, these are the, and then each of these letters is a TPO. So below the POC, TPOs below the POC would be buyers, and then TPOs above the POC would be sellers. So it's kind of giving us that ratio. So right now there's more sellers than there are buyers. Earlier, there were more. Earlier, the number was balanced, right? But now, kind of have a bit of a clear indication of who daddy is, who's in control. So, okay, big orders there. But again, if this doesn't close above it, our value area has shifted as well. Value area low is now below the excuse me, below the overnight point of control. Hectic. So there does need to be a close above this bubble. Has anything changed? TPOC count? No, of course not, because big buys. Fam, how we're even still in this trade? I don't know. I don't know. I say that, and then we get like this type of price movement. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, we could move our stop to 68.75. To be frank, yeah, as I was saying, 68.75, 68.50. But yeah, see, like big buys again at the top, brought down. So Hey, look at those numbers though. 383, boss. 491, 383. Lots of aggressive selling. Like lots, bro. Pun not intended. 533. Okay. That's the alarm. Which basically says we should be getting out of our trade. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. It's kind of knife edge. I don't want to say knife edge, but I mean, in all honesty, you know, in all honesty, if we ought to lose the account today, if we ought to lose the account, right, in this trading session, we wouldn't have lost it today. We would have lost it a long time ago. We lost it the day we did that $900 on the first. Was it $800 on the first day? That's when we essentially lost the account. So every other day since has been damage control. Which in itself was important. I think there were a lot of things that I needed to unpack and figure out. And just kind of perfect, not really perfect, but improve on, yeah. So like the playbooks themselves, collecting data and stats on those plays, overnight value area high, overnight point of control trades, overnight value area low trades, knowing when to short overnight value area high, when not to short it. Yeah, it kind of had to get really bad for me to even start to consider taking those collecting that data, basically. What's going on with the TPOs now? Still same thing. Whoop whoop. You boys want to hold till 800s? I don't know. I don't know, man. Sorry, I even chuckled. 81150. Previous week value area high, which we've tried to get like 2 days in a row, right? value area high. That should be an exit, but we're not going to exit because, you know, but that's target acquired, target hit, overnight point of control, next logical target, value area high, you know, exit trade. Now, if that breaks overnight point of control, exit trade. But equal counts. Is that going to be the fuel for the down move? Could be. It really could be. Massive spike up. What happened to those big trades, though? And they turn into buy orders. Yeah, also a pretty logical place to exit because I mean, look at this. Right at the TPOC as well. The B prints came all the way up to 770, nah, not 70, 76. Came 775. It's a pretty a logical exit, just based on how the levels are stacked. Value area high, previous day value area high, and the time point of control. Okay, buy stepped in at the bottom there. Massive push up. Can you guys even see me when I'm like this? I feel like I'm leaning a little too forward. Hey man, it's that deep. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little boy, I asked my father, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? This what he said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Now I have children of my own. They ask their father, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly. Yes, sir. What the market will do to you, my boy. So these markets will do to you, have you saying on stream, have you thinking of from, because yo, yes, sir, sir. Whatever will be, will be. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's pretty strong, um, I don't want to say initiative. This is more reactive, right? This is more we get to a level and then seller step in. We get to, we get to previous day value area low, seller, previous day value area high, seller stepped in. So here, I'm seeing it again here. Also, we're seeing initiative buying right at the top there. So there are buyers trying to push this higher, but every time we get here, sellers step in. Well, the last time we were here, sellers stepped in and pushed it lower. So, um, and we're gonna see the same thing at 780. So if we if we can break through this value area, should be fantastic. Would it not? Where is? Yeah, I mean, this is our IB right now. I don't even want to mark IB low because I feel like if I draw it out, I feel like if I draw it out, it's just gonna a pull price there. So I ain't trying to do that. Hectic. Hectic. Oh, and I value area high. Target acquired. Again, should be an exit. You know what I mean? Should be where we get out. But no. Trying to get everything. Did I move this up? Ah, shit. Oh, but I remember where it was because it's our entry, right? So 7. Thing is, I know I should move my stop here. Yeah, because if we do come back lower, so I don't want to lose. Oops. Not that I don't want to. Of course, I don't want to lose. I'm just saying. I don't want to blow the account right now. Clearly. I mean, we got away just. You know what I'm saying? Like this was $5 away. We're like $4 away from losing the account. So, you know, at this point, I think if we do rotate back inside value, we are gonna make another attempt lower. So this has to hold, or yeah. So uh, rationing, value area high has to hold, VWAP has to hold, point of control has to hold, and then also we have these failed salads here. So I mean, by right, I could move it to 72, could move it here, but um, put it here at 69. Hectic because okay, that's initial balance. Yeah. So did say I didn't want to draw it, but I am gonna have to mark it out. Give me a man after midnight. Some, come take me away. Hey, what are we saying with TPOs? Huh? Boss, I don't know. What was that? That's some bullshit. Because I mean, I feel like my stop was in. Oh well. Let's see what happened. How big was that loss? Mm-mm-mm. 3 trades. Oh yeah, 3 trades. That makes sense, dude. There's absolutely no way. I mean, our stop was at 69, right? That should have been like $10. We got closed out. We got filled here. Ah, some BS. How you boys feeling? We do this again? We're gonna have to do it again. I mean, it's the situation we currently in. That's twice in a row. know what? No, not there. Yeah, look, we get it or we don't get it. You know what I mean? No structure, no real structural point for our stop. Uh, yeah, this was a Trump tweet. That's what took. Come on, it's speaking again. What's funny is I did say I did say I was like, I feel like if I draw out I was like, I feel like if I draw out this initial balance, I'm just gonna pull price towards it. And I did. Yeah, so $37 in drawdown left, man. Uh what a weird turn of events. My thing is, why do you have to speak immediately, like a minute after initial balance? You know what I mean? Sus. So good. Oh yeah. Here we go. I mean, for this to work out, we just need one strong push up, because literally $28. So 2.75 is our stop, you know. But again, still structural, just our stop isn't going to be, where it's meant to be. But as I'm saying, like this just needs to go right now. Up, up. Come on. Give it another go. Let's go over here. Will we even have enough? Okay. Man, that's the account done. Yeah. Do think we gave it a we gave it our best shot, man. I'm not too hmm, like I'm not too disappointed by it. Weirdly, it does suck that we lost the account. Same situation with the other account, right? I mean, what are we? We're yeah, we have like $16 worth of drawdown here remaining. So it is just kind of one of those. It's one of those things where the damages are saying the damage didn't happen. Excuse me, the damage didn't happen. Um, oops, the damage didn't happen on like you know the damage didn't happen today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the damage happened a couple of days ago. So not a couple of days ago. The damage happened um on the first couple of days of the account. You know what I mean? So with that, just being able to the rest of the trading days essentially were just damage control, just making sure that I don't you know immediately wreck the account. You know what I mean? But it's pretty much done now. So uh, yeah. But we have data and we have stats, and I did push like my performance quite well. I think that's if there's one thing that I can take from this and like hold is that like you know, as I'm saying, like I pushed the max. I pushed these accounts to the max. Um, even with the lucid ones, so this should be done. Yeah, so even with the lucid accounts, you know what I mean? Like there was times when I was like deep in drawdown. Um almost at this level, like 1,600, 1,700, and I pulled myself out of that, you know what I'm saying, back into a positive balance. So not as much drawdown with the accounts that I selected here, only 1,500. So I might have to reconsider. I might have to reconsider whether I go with flex accounts again, because 1,500 does seem to be a little shallow for me, you know. And the risk management required is a lot tighter, you know what I mean? Evidently. So, um, but yeah, I mean, these are the first accounts I've lost since May. So, yeah, almost 3 months of, honestly, part of me, not so much so likely being profitable, but because I didn't get to pay out. But I mean, consistently trading a process. Yeah, consistently trading a process, gathering stats, gathering data, all of that stuff, so yeah, this was just unfortunate though. I mean, Trump tweet, that's what took us out. But yeah, these accounts is dead. We did have, I will say though, we did have opportunities to get out. I mean, here at overnight value area high. I mean, not overnight, but at the previous day value area high the first time, and then the second time here and here. So I mean, we could have moved our stop here and taken profit there if we, if we're really about that. I guess today I just kind of wanted to get everything. So, uh, but yeah, I'll take a break. I'll take a break. Use the next couple of days to just reset, refresh, come back with two more accounts, and then maybe even with just like one account, we'll see, and then just yeah, and then go at it again, and hopefully with a better set of outcomes this time around, So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me for a little while. Yeah, for a little while. I'll catch you, I guess, on yeah, on I'll catch you on the stream, not on stream. Crazy way to be frozen on stream there. But yeah, what I wanted to say is I'll catch you boys probably like in the videos that we'll do around the crypto projects that we've been looking at, Plume Network, etc. So I'm probably gonna see me there a little more, like maybe for the rest of the week. But yeah, but we'll get back to this perhaps next week, right? We'll see how it goes next week, and we'll get back a little more focused. Yeah. Peace.